everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you my May favourites. I want to talk to you all about my May favourites, but before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you love variety channels like me and you want to see more videos like this one, then I upload every Saturday and Sunday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So today I want to talk to you all about my May favourites. So in these videos I like to talk to you about the products that I've bought, the books and the movies that I'm reading or I've been to see, and the places that we've been as well. So I'll start with the places we've been, and May has been quite a busy month, I have to say. Last week, or the week before last, we went to Chelmsford Miniature Railway and we had a great time there. It was really good fun and it was really great going back, and I did a little video on that as well, so I will link that in the description box below for you. Ted and I also went to see the new Pokemon movie, and the Pokemon movie is really good. I loved it. There's a bit in there for adults as well, as there always is with kids movies now, and it was a really great film and Ted really enjoyed it as well. About half an hour or about 20 minutes towards the end he said, "Can we go now?" because he always does that, but then suddenly the action started again, so he was back in there. He didn't want to leave then. So it's a very good film and I would highly recommend it. Even if you haven't got kids, it's probably a good film to go and see, and there's a really interesting appearance from Ryan Reynolds in it as well. He is rather fit in it, so yes. And what else? We have, so Ted had the day off. His school is closed as a polling station. So the local election happened a few weeks ago, and we went up to Stratford for the day. We went to Stratford City and I took him to the Olympic Park, so the Queen Elizabeth Park. And we played in the playground for a little while, but unfortunately the weather wasn't too great, so we went back into the shopping centre. He had an ice cream, we had a little explore, and then basically we came home. But it was a really nice day out, and I've done a video of that as well. And I think that's all we've done this month. That's the things that we've done this month, and now on to the things I've bought and loved. And this is mainly all food, I have to say. There is only one thing here that isn't food related. Well, it is sort of food related because I've been using it in the cooking, so I'll start with that. I brought this pot plant, a lavender pot plant, and I bought this for the bedroom because I read on social media, I think it was on Facebook, that lavender, if you keep it in the bedroom, is meant to be quite good for helping you to sleep. So I've tried it. We bought this a couple of weeks ago and my husband always finds it hard to go to sleep, so I thought I'd put this in the bedroom and see how we got on. I don't think it's worked for the bedroom. I think you probably need to lie down in a field of lavender to get it to work, but it was worth a try. I don't think it's really helped Howard's sleep at all, and I don't think it's helped mine, but I've also been using this in my cooking. And in June on my blog, I'm going to be doing a lavender month. So I thought I'd make recipes with lavender during June. I've done quite a few already and they're all ready to go on my blog. So yes, I've got some already in the pipeline. But yeah, I've been experimenting with lavender in the kitchen, and I have to say it makes a really nice accompaniment to some dishes, and you'd be surprised, you can actually use this in savoury dishes as well. It's really lovely with pork, and we tried it with chicken as well, and I've also tried it with a piece of salmon. So watch out for that on my blog, and I will link my blog in the description box below. But I thought I might do a video soon on lavender and how to use it in the home, because having a pot plant lavender is actually really good in the home. Having pot plants in the home is actually really good for you as well. So yes, I thought I'd do a video on this soon, and I'll let you know when that's coming. And now on to my foodie related items, and there are quite a few here. This month Howard went shopping again without me to Sainsbury's. Always dangerous, but we'll let it go. But he does sometimes come back with some really good finds, actually, I have to say. And this time he did. He came back with these Eat Real lentil chips, and these are delicious. We have had these before, but we've had them a long time ago, and I tried to feed them to Ted when he was younger, but he didn't really like them. He liked them this time around though, and so did I. These were so yummy. I've just finished the bag, as you can see, and it was really yummy. It's really nice to have with like your lunch or something like that, or as a little snack in the afternoon. They are gluten-free. I think they are dairy-free as well. And they weren't too expensive. I can't remember how much Howard said they were, but they weren't too expensive either. And they're vegan too, so if you're a vegan, then these are yummy, and I definitely recommend them. And if I can find them, I will link them in the description box below for you. And then the next product I found this month, and that is these corners. These are popcorn shaped into popcorn crisps, and they're shaped into little corners. These are gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, no nuts in them, and no artificial chemicals either. There's like 5 ingredients, and what they do is they shape them into little corners, and they are yummy as well, I have to say. Although you don't get much for your money. These were on offer when I bought them in Sainsbury's. I was allowed to go shopping by myself, so I bought these as a treat, and everybody else ate them, which was good. But I have tried them, and they are yummy. Yeah, and they weren't the cheapest thing on the shelf, I have to say. They were quite expensive, and it doesn't look as though when you pour them into a bowl, because they're all squashed down and shaped into corners, it looks very like a small portion, but it's probably the same as having a big bowl of popcorn. But yes, these were yummy, as I said, as I keep saying. But yeah, if I can find them, I will link them in the description box below for you. So the next item I'm going to show you is probably a bit of an acquired taste. It's this real kombucha, and it's made with green tea, and this one is called Smokehouse. Howard bought me these from a farm shop we sometimes pop to when we go down to his mum's. Unfortunately, his father passed away, so he had to go to the funeral, and on his way back he stopped at this farm shop and he found these in here. It's like an organic farm shop, and they sell some interesting things in there, and he found this kombucha. He bought me 3 of these, but this is the last one. I managed to keep the bottle. The others I forgot about and threw away, but I can't remember the flavours I had either. But this one is Smokehouse, and these were really yummy. I had the first 2 on an empty stomach, and I would say they're probably better on an empty stomach. Well, they were for me. The third one was a bit funny, I have to say, on my stomach, but I did really like these, and I did think they were really yummy. But it is a bit of an acquired taste. It's a bit of a sour sweet flavour to it. So if you're not that sort of a person, I wouldn't try them, but if you like trying different things, then this is definitely for you. And I will try to link this in the description box below for you. And then the next item we found is these Biccy Boms, and I've showed these to you before in a previous favourites video, but these are salted Maca caramel. I haven't tried them yet, but the ones I've had previously, I think they were cherry bombs, and they were delicious, so I'm expecting these to be really nice as well. We love things like this. We really like biscuits in this house, and these are the sort of thing that are right up my street. And my husband bought me these from Sainsbury's. He said they were on offer when he went in there, so I think they were like £1 for 2 Biccy Bombs, which isn't too bad. I think normally they're about £1.50 or something. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not sure. But again, if I can find them, I will link them in the description box below for you. They're by a company called Livia's Kitchen, mixing it up naturally, so there's no chemical nasties in here. It's all natural ingredients, and as I said, these are really delicious, so if you want to try them, get to your nearest Sainsbury's now. And then the next item that I found this month is Sumac, and this is another foodie item. They were all foodie items this month, but they were all yummy too, I have to say, so I had to put them on here. This is Sumac, and Sumac is a spice. It's quite a smoky flavour. It's a bit like smoked paprika, but not quite, if you know what I mean. And we've had this with chicken, we've had it in vegetarian meals, we've had it in vegan meals now. I am going to be writing about this on my blog, probably in July at some point. I'm not sure when yet. But yes, we've really enjoyed this, and I have to say, Sainsbury's are now doing loads of different spices. So if you're looking for something a bit different or something to jazz up your meal, go and have a look at the spices range in Sainsbury's, because it's amazing at all the spices that they have now. Again, this is just the sumac, there's nothing else in it. And the serving suggestions for this says, stir into your hummus for a refreshing citrusy twist. I have to say, it is a bit citrusy, this as well, but it is yummy, and I've used it in a chilli, and I'm sure I'll be using it in lots of other things as well. If I can find this spice, I will link it in the description box below for you too. Then finally, onto my book that I've been reading for nearly 2 months now. What I've noticed is, I've mentioned this book in previous vlogs, 2 previous vlogs, and I tried to finish it during June, but during May, and I just got about halfway through. I think the same thing happened last year as well. I think what happens in summer is I tend to find things to do, so I don't go to bed as early and read. So I'm still on this book. I'm still sort of enjoying it. Every time I read it, I sort of learn something new from it. So it was definitely worth buying, but it has taken me a little while to get through it. But I don't think it's because it's the book. I simply think it's because I've been going to bed a lot later and haven't had the energy to read. As I said, I think I find different things to do during summer, so I don't always tend to go to bed as early. But yes, definitely a good book. And again, if I can find it, I will link it in the description box below for you. So that was my May favourites, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. What have you been buying and enjoying in May? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.